A 1, 2, 3, 4. I love succulents and you do too. They're so beautiful, fun and new. The gift that keeps on giving on and on. So watch my videos, we'll all have fun. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about my favorite propagating succulent plant, which is the Graptopetalum Paraguayense. And it's also known as the ghost plant. And it's also known as Sedum Weinbergi, or mother of pearl. This is one of my favorites because of the fact that it is such a progressive propagator in one season. My one season is fall, that I noticed that it just like all of a sudden just shooting out all these offshoots in the stem. So I want to show you how I propagate this in this video. So I have leaves from my ghost plant. I took beheaded that ghost plant, and then I took all the leaves because I know that these guys are winter growers. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8 leaves that could potentially be 8 plants. Isn't that awesome? So these are the leaves that I'm going to water propagate because I know they're winter growers, now that I have that knowledge. So what's going to happen is I'm going to take my tray here and needs water. So here's my tray of echeveria leaves. Some of them are already drying up, so I'm just going to take a chance that these are still okay to propagate on the soil, but I think it will because it's been sitting in water, so which means that it hasn't healed, and so I'm just gonna let it heal naturally. So I'm taking every single one of them out. And I slide it towards the tip of the leaf instead of the other side, because this end right here is a lot thinner, so it slips out a lot faster. This right here, I'm not sure if this is going to give me anything because it's, see how damaged that is. So I'm just gonna toss that. This one's okay. I think there's a root coming out there. Yeah, sometimes it just takes a while, even on with water propagation, because they are summer growers, and even if they're inside, see, this one is growing a little root right there, if you can see a little bit. Come on, focus, focus, focus. There's a tiny little root there, so we'll see what happens. You never know. But I think it's just going to have, since it's sitting inside the house, it's gonna think that it's still in the warm summer day. Maybe I just didn't wait long enough for these, because I can see roots coming out. But I'm not gonna take a chance, just in case, you know, that's not a root. Sometimes it's just some fiber from the actual plant. Let me look at this one. Yeah, I don't see any growth in that one. But this guy right here, I'm going to stick this one in the middle of my incubator, because this one is already growing a plant. I can see that there's another plant. I love this one. I'm gonna give you the name of this one, but it is a sedum. But it's like a jelly bean, but it's a lot more robust, meaning it's got more oomph to it. It's got I mean, it's not as squishy. It's got this, the skin is really thick and it's kind of firm, you know. There we go. So now we're going to take my ghost plant leaves and do a water prop. As you can notice, I'm doing this indoors because it's so cold outside. I have a lot of water here, a lot of water there. This one's really dried up. So I'm going to put water in there. By the way, the water that I'm using for this is rain water. Because they love rainwater for some reason. I don't know what it is. So here, I'm going to stick my plants in there. Okay, now they're not going to fit because these plants are a lot fatter than the other ones. So I have to actually redo this again. And I love doing the toothpick method because you can adjust the leaves in there. You can adjust it according to the thickness of the leaves. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that it's balancing, because if it's sitting too forward, it's gonna be heavy on one side rather than the weight being evenly distributed. So that's where I'm gonna hang them this way. I hope you can see. I didn't get off camera there. And it has to be parallel to each other so that this one is balancing evenly on the edge of the tray. It's hard to finagle, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So there we go. I mean, I can't think of any other way to do this other than the toothpick method, toothpick and tape method. Okay, so now here it's just, you have to be even, but this isn't going anywhere because the thickness, it gets a lot thicker to the top, so that's going to sit pretty well in there. Make sure they're, see how that's happening right there? Is because it's leaning towards too much to the other side. So now that I got that evenly placed, it's just a little bit of getting used to, but once you get used to it, it's gonna be easy after that. And sometimes this is why I have tape. Just taping it down. I don't know, I just feel like even in the summertime, these leaves, the ghost plant leaves, propagate. It's just when we're talking echeverias and ioniums. See, Now these are my ghost plant leaves. Some of them just slip on no problem. It's just very unpredictable how each leaf will behave in between the toothpicks. I don't know why I'm hearing music. I'm hearing music somewhere. That seems to be level and balance. Part rainwater, part worm tea. I'm just watering my baby ghost plants. These are all from the ghost plant that I beheaded over here. Come with me. So this is where it came from, right here. All of these, and this all along there, and when I beheaded the first one from here, I beheaded here, and then all of these are these guys, and these guys were just sitting in the tiny greenhouse. So I just sat there for a while. Look at all propagating so fast. It likes the cool weather for some reason. And I just keep it moist in there. After maybe a month, I just watered it again. And this is 2 parts rainwater to 1 part worm tea. And this is where the worm tea came from. Right here, I just have this, but look at all these bubbles. The bubbles means that the microbes are alive. So when it rains, I just let it rain in this bucket, and it just stays top off. And this is where I get the water to water my plants, and I just add it to my watering can, and my watering can is 2/3 rainwater and 1/3 worm. plenty. Put the lid back on it and just putting it right back into the greenhouse, the little tiny greenhouse, and then I'll just let it sit there until spring, and then I will start planting when they start to reach the top of this lid and they can grow no more. Then I'll have a whole bunch of ghost plants. I can also sell some of them if I don't have enough. I mean, if I have too much, I will just go ahead and sell some of them and make some money out of it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you've learned a little bit about the ghost plant and that you can try it out for yourself at home. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please don't hesitate to comment below. And also, I would really appreciate to subscribe and share with your friends, especially those people that you know that are succulent lovers. I really appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a great day.